Champagne.
I'm really like the nigga. I'm really like the nigga. I'm really like the nigga. That's all facts. That's all facts. That's all facts. All facts.
Champagne Javi here with Zay. This is a new face. This is an old homie. This is Adrian. A couple videos back, it was Kufre had brought up about me having a pregnancy scare. So this whole video is about our crazy female situations that have happened in the past. Is that you want to go first? Because I feel like if mine is the worst one out of everybody. If y'all start tripping, it's your fault because you was obviously crazy. So,
but I know mine still. That bitch still local. You know where I live.
Where the do I start with this hoe? Alright, so look, as my homie invites me to the beach to go with him and his homegirl. So we go, and I met this girl. I ain't gonna say her name, cause she a hoe. She broke my heart too, you know? Alright, but she was like, yo, we started kicking it. Let's get to the main part. We hooked up, and I was drunk, and I'm fucking in my bed, and the homie's at my house. He's like, hey, I'm trying to go to sleep. So I was like, bet. We go to my brother's bedroom. This nigga ain't home. He's with my mom. I ain't even bust, and this bitch tells me that she thinks she's pregnant 2 weeks later. How? I was confused, bro. I was like, man, I pulled out. Look, I think I'm pregnant, and it's your kid. I was like, nah, don't do that shit to me. I ain't fucking with you, nah. Yeah, nah, hell nah. And she's like, yes, it's your kid. I was like, nope. So let's get to the end. She starts fucking with one of my homies, and they start dating. Actually, they still together. It's been like a year. They still together.
So I was lying the whole time, though.
Yeah, she's lying just to get me to stay with her. Well, we weren't even dating, but she wanted me to
Yeah.
It's like a trap, bro. Fuck.
See, I feel the nigga on being trapped because his mind is what I have multiple bitches that are wild that I be messing with, and it's on accident. Because at first, bro, so what's fucking crazy is every single female that is crazy seems normal while you're fucking with her in the beginning, and then randomly she just flip on some shit and she's crazy for the rest of the time that she's messing with her. Mine, huh?
What you getting your fries?
The medium eye. Wow, what you got?
Bro,
lemon pepper.
Oh, see, try it.
Cause I got the same, but mine was mild.
Yeah, so fun.
But I don't think mine's lemon pepper, to be honest. I think it's just some.
Oh, we're eating hot Atlanta. If you don't know what that is, it's one of the hood spots over by us. I'm not gonna. A quick little story. Okay, so he was messing with this girl after. No, it was the end of high school. Okay.
I already graduated, yours.
Yeah. Okay, so he already was done, and it was about to be my graduation. We had met these girls. He already knew her is for a cool little minute, but I had met her and then her friends. They had got a hotel out in Anaheim or some shit like that.
Random ass shit.
Bro, it was on some random shit. We had went there, spent the night, because whatever happened. It's the next day is my graduation at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I bro, it was the whole room. I was like, hey, I have to go to my graduation. So her ass took me back at 7 in the morning, bro.
Oh, you told her?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't go to sleep the latest fuck either.
Bro, bro, it was 5, 6
She was
o'clock.
fucking on her friend. But her fucking cousin was fucking with her.
Bro, it was so much stupid shit that was. Bro, look. Here's the real story of what happened about what Cooper was talking about. He was already saying how I had a little fucking pregnancy scare or whatever. What happened was it was last year, September-ish. I was messing with this one girl, and she's older than me. She's 23. I do not hate this woman. I have no hard feelings towards her anymore. I hope she's doing good. Yet it's whatever to me type. I was messing with her. She was hella cool. She was gorgeous as fuck. Or her ass might still be, but I haven't seen her. I have no idea. We're messing with each other. We are going on dates or whatever. But I'm picky with who I actually call my actual girlfriend. So we could talk for a long time, but if there's something that I don't I will cut you off right then and there. So I was just waiting to see more about her in order to see if I could actually date her. So we had went to Universal Studios for horror nights. It was it was like with like the homies. So I went with like freaking like Rico and like his girl, Mike and his date, and then her friends, and then it like was me and like my girl and like some of her homegirls or whatever. We went there and it was boring with me and her. Like, okay, like she's hella cool, but like there was nothing to talk about. Why it was like that? It was like the fact that like we didn't really know each other like that.
Like the first time you like kicked it?
No, but it was like the first time we went out with like other people. So it is what I think is if you like start as like friends first and then you move into an actual like thing, it would actually work better. If you go it like as straight as like, hey, I like fuck with you type, it's not gonna work as well. Well,
Yeah.
for like me, like if like she was a actual like homegirl first and then we like were starting like, you know,
Fuck with each other?
yeah, we already like know like a lot about each other and we like probably have like inside jokes and shit like that. But I didn't like know her for like freaking like more than like a month, so it's like a little bit different. So we're there and like, there's nothing to really like talk about. Plus it's like the like close homies are actually like, with me, so like I'm like making jokes with them and everything else too. I mean, yeah, I'm obviously like talking to her, but still like it's still like one of those things. And we're at like horror nights, so we are like walking through mazes. It was like the like most fun time is when we like are like walking through like the mazes and we both jump at the same time. I was like, okay, like you feel me? Like I fuck with her too. Or
Y'all was both scared?
yeah, thank you. Or it was like times where we like are like walking through like mazes and it'll be some shit that'll like hop out and like me and her just like look at each other like that shit was corny. That is when I was like, you know, like, already thinking I'm like I don't really like her like that, but I don't really know her like that yet, so I'm not gonna like try like and fucking like cut it off yet. And that's because it's like her house is still gorgeous and her house is still hella cool. So basically, we were just fucking for a minute, and I had just like lost feelings. I'm like, hey, like I'm not really like messing with this anymore, and I'm up the fact that I don't like to do a like bad news like breakup in person, and that's because it's like it's hard to see a person's face like while you're saying some messed up shit. Like it's bro, it is really hard, bro. It's like a lot of girls who actually hate that shit. But like it's hard to break up with somebody, and I have this long ass talk or text or whatever, and she like was understanding, right? I just like lost feelings. I don't really feel nothing between us. Yeah, so it's like shit like that. I didn't see anything rude. Her ass was not like rude about it. We just like talked about it. But it was like a couple days later, I'm like, hey, like I kind of still want to fuck. And her ass was like, really, dude? And I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, like I'm fine with it. So
That's how you got your ass back up in there.
bro, I'm so hot that I even said that because this is how like this whole situation happened. So we kept fucking or whatever, and I guess it was a smart idea for her to pull a card on me. So we got done like messing around one day, and she had went into the bathroom and she said that she threw up, and I was like, okay, and she was like, I threw up. And I'm playing like my game and I'm like, okay, like, what do you want me to say? She was like, we just had sex and I think I threw up. I'm like, I just like paused the game. I'm like, you didn't get pregnant right this second.
Oh, it was like right then and there?
Yeah, well, it looks how she was talking. I'm like, there's no way you can find out that you're pregnant right here, right this second. But
I just know that.
it's like something that I can feel in my stomach. Yeah, like
He called my name.
I felt a kick. It was as I was coming up. Obviously, I don't want a kid, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I'm going to take care of it if I have one. Like, off tops. That's, like, period. What do you want to do? She's like, well, I'm not for sure, but I'm going to hit the hospital and, like, see if it's, like, happening or whatever. So, we had, like, messed around on a Wednesday. She went to the doctor. It was, like, the next day, Thursday. She had said that she was pregnant. Her said she was 6 weeks. And I'm like, that's damn near 2 months. That's like a month and a half. I was like, I know we haven't been fucking for a month and a half. The thing is though, I'm so fucking nervous that bro, there are so many big ass hints like she's not pregnant, yet I'm not like thinking about it in that moment. And that's because I'm too like nervous about everything. So I was like, oh shit, like that's fucking crazy. So she was like, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna, you know, like keep you like, updated with everything. So we'll text like back and forth or whatever. Yeah, so you know, it was always like shit like that. So she had went back, it was to like the hospital like a couple days later. It was like the doctor had said she's either gonna have a miscarriage or the baby is gonna have some like birth defects. In like my head, I'm like, do you really want to? Okay.
I know what you think, bro.
It was like my head. I'm like, for real. So I'm thinking like, she's not gonna keep the kid, cause we have like both already, you know. Anyway, so shit, you know, is like going on or whatever. And there was this like yacht party I had went to with her homegirl / like my like sister or whatever. I was on Snap. I guess she had like saw that on my like sister's like Snapchat. So she had like texted me like this long ass paragraph like, dude, like I'm about to have your kid, like you're like making me look dumb. And I'm like, first of all, nobody knows that you're pregnant or that you're pregnant. Like,
He's
what?
supposed to be rubbing her feet.
And you, bro, and you 6 or like 7 weeks pregnant. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Wait 9 months for a kid to come and just sit at the house and not go out? Like, what the fuck do you expect me to do this whole time? I'm not like out here like kissing on bitches. I was literally dancing, and it's not like I'm
Was you still faithful?
huh? We're not talking. We're not talking. So it's like I don't have nothing to be faithful to. Now it's different if the kid's already here. Obviously, this shit is smaller than an actual fetus. This shit is a peanut, a little walnut. We have got past that. Whatever. So we keep on, you know, just going in the motions or whatever. So we are talking for like a long minute. It's the same like back and forth. I have anxiety all the time. She's throwing up all the time. I never had proof that like her house was actually like pregnant. So she had went, it was to like the hospital and said that we're having like a daughter. And I'm like, huh? Like people find that shit out in 2 months? You don't find that shit out in 2 months. But again, I'm so like nervous to where it's like I'm not thinking about shit that doesn't make sense. And I never like looked anything up either. So I'm like going off her word. And it was when she went to the hospital and her hospital like was looking at the like baby whatever. I had never saw it was the actual like picture of the what the fuck is it called?
The fetus?
Ultrasound.
Yeah. I had never saw the like ultrasound like the fuck. Like, this shit can't be real tight. Boom. It was this call I had got like one day, and her house is like, I'm having an abortion, and she's like crying.
Not an abortion.
No, yeah, sorry. She is having a miscarriage, and she's like, her house is like crying. I'm like, oh shit, like that's like sad as fuck. But her house lives like an hour and a half like from, so it's like I like legit can't go push out there. It was at like that like very very moment like I can't leave like where I was and you know like leave out. We are talking for like half an hour on the phone, and I'm like. Well, like, why aren't you at the hospital? Like, her house is at her house. And I'm like, what's going on? She was like, oh, I'm waiting for my, like, cousin to, like, get here and just, like, take me. I have, like, homegirls who have had a real, there we go, fucking, like, miscarriage. And, like, the shit hurts. And you can't just sit in one spot. Like, you cannot sit in one spot type. So I'm like, okay, like, her has been lying this whole time. I think it was her way of, you know, like, saying she wanted to keep me. But that's not it, though. There's a lot more. Unfortunately, it's the last very bit of the actual story. It's something really personal. It's very like sensitive to everybody. I feel like I should not say it on the internet for, you know, like her like privacy. Long story short, she had that miscarriage that I had no proof about. I didn't have any proof of anything. I didn't get sent any pictures. I didn't get sent any pictures of her showing, if her ass was showing. I wish I could tell y'all the very last part because that's when it gets good. Cause okay. So it's what my sister said is that it's like her third or fourth time like doing this type of shit. That's why it's like, oh, now I really don't believe this female. Like now it's like, okay, I don't even care about this shit no more. So that's not the whole story, but like, subscribe, tap in and all that, and yeah.
That's all facts. That's all